I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning. All right, I'll make a motion. The Board of Commissioners approves the October 24th, 2024 and October 31st, 2024 regular meeting minutes.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina? Yes. Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
All right.
Ohio State.
We're out in the
I
hall.
think I heard the kids.
Come on in.
Hi. The clover buds. These are the little guys.
Good morning. Good
morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Come on.
Hi, morning.
Don't be shy.
Come on in.
Come right up here.
Come on, you guys
Morning.
are in the front. Colton.
Our little clover buds.
Hello, guys. Hi, guys, ladies. How are you today?
Today we brought some of our clover buds from the Creatures and Features Club. We have over 120 clover
Wow.
buds.
Awesome.
But
Awesome.
the
Awesome.
reason we invited these guys today is they did an amazing project this year. They presented it at state and they wanted to share it with you guys.
Wow,
Some
cool.
holders. All right.
How old are you guys?
7.
7?
Six.
6, 6, 7. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys get to speak? Are you going to tell us about that?
Yeah.
Who's going to start? Who gets to start?
I'll start us.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do you want to share the pictures with them too?
So we built a riparian zone out of Lego,
Wow.
Oh, I like that.
and here's it when it was finished.
Well,
Do you want to hand those
Yeah,
to us? We'll
maybe.
pass them out.
thank you. It's the first one? Oh, thank you. Wow,
And what
cool.
is a riparian zone, guys?
A riparian zone is made up of land and water.
Random water?
Land
Land
and
and
water.
water.
And all the animals and insects that live there, right? And that's what they picked to learn about.
Wow. Who helped you build that? Were there more than you 3 of you?
Yeah. So all 7
Show 'em
of
the
them
next
are on
picture.
here. Yep. Here, show them the next picture, guys, that you've got. So that's all 7 of you because we
And
got to
it's
go to
in
Columbus
Columbus?
and we got to present down at Columbus.
Wow.
And the kids all got to talk about it, show off their board. We don't have the build anymore, unfortunately. We dismantled it.
They wanted their Lego.
Yeah. You guys can show them some
I
more.
don't know how they did this, because I sure couldn't.
I couldn't do it either without
It was
directions.
pretty amazing.
I can't do it with directions.
Thank you.
And that's them down at Columbus
Wow.
Oh, wow.
as well.
Did you guys have fun in Columbus?
Yes.
Yes.
And then you guys also presented in front of the club, right? And then you went to Columbus.
that was our for a clover bud booth
Okay.
Where was that at?
at the Portage County Randolph Fair.
Wow.
And what ribbon did we get at the Portage County Randolph Fair for our booth?
Oh, shoot. Can I get it?
Cool.
Whoa.
Very nice.
And the
Very
kids
nice.
helped us build the whole area and everything like that.
That is very cool.
Champion.
You were the champion. I was going to say, I recognize the purple.
Yeah, I know, right? And then,
And this ribbon we got from Columbus.
yeah.
Oh, can we
That's great.
see those?
Yeah, let them see the ribbons. And then this is a little beat up too, right, Vi? But this is what you guys all got. Delightful display
Oh.
down at Columbus as well.
Wow.
Wow.
Are you guys going to do that next year again?
Yes,
We hope to. They have yet to release what the theme is going to be for next year, but we're anxiously awaiting. So we've got we had 11 clover buds in our club. I think 2 of which are going to age up, and then I think we have another 1 or 2 coming in. So
How old are the clover buds?
typically 5 to 8.
5 to 8.
Yep.
How old are you?
6.
6, 6,
7.
7, and 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they go by your ages of January 1st.
Okay.
So technically, the 2 youngest were 5 last year when they
Pretty cool.
did it. And
Oh, my
stuff like that.
goodness.
So,
We have
Wow.
wonderful volunteers like Melinda who get special training to work with the clover buds because they're not quite 4-H, 4-H members yet.
Mhm.
But we're building our leaders from a very early age.
Yeah.
That's
We
awesome.
also brought Colton with us. He's also from Creatures and Features.
Morning,
And
Colton.
I just want to tell you, he's a
Hi.
state
Show him
champion.
your shirt.
Hi.
Show him your shirt.
oh, it's just
Uh,
a regular shirt.
It's
he
just
has
a
on.
regular CNF shirt, but we recently redid our CNF shirt,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we
Is
recently
that what? Well, I see she has the riparian zone
Yeah,
builders.
we did Riparian Zone Builder shirts for when we went to Columbus, all the kids wore these, and then we had creatures and features on the back. And then these are our normal club shirts. So,
Tell
what
them
did
about
you
your
do
project.
with life skills, Cole?
So what did I do with life skills? Well, I actually went down to the Ohio State Fairgrounds for 3 times. Once for public speaking, I participated, and it was all about the history of American tanks.
Oh,
I love tanks.
the A-room tanks out at
Yep, I added-
Arsenal.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Excuse
added.
me, Camp James A. Garfield.
I did. I think 13 different tanks.
I think that sounds about
Oh
right.
my gosh.
14 different tanks. I did 3 different timelines. So World War I and World War II,
Okay.
Cold War, and nowadays, or in service now.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Cool.
What else did you do at
And
state?
I also went down for life skills.
Oh, life skills.
And for both of my life skill project, one for Portage County Rangers Club, and
Which
one
was archery.
I was just gonna say, what is Rangers Club?
they
So
are
that-
a shooting sports club for 4-H.
Oh wow.
So, and he did archery as his first year as part of that
Is
club.
that by Belinda Salsa?
Yes,
Yes.
that's
Okay.
right by Belinda.
And
Yeah.
then I also did Ohio Birds for my 2nd year, and I also won Outstanding of the Day for both of them.
Fantastic.
Do you know what
Good job.
the state bird for Ohio is?
Cardinal. I actually love. Here's what I did for Ohio Birds. I actually did it all on the Sandhill cranes, and now that I know that they're planning to revise Ohio Birds, I'm hoping that they can add rare species into the tick marks that you can check off, like the Sandhill crane. Because,
Oh.
and this is why we got involved, we actually found out that they were an endangered species, and we heard one of them in our backyard, and we have this bamboo part of our backyard, and when we were out doing our chickens, I'll get to chickens in a bit, but
We can't stay all day.
but anyhow, so we heard a Sandhill crane, and it almost sounds like a trumpet. I don't know how to properly mimic it, but if I could have brought the board, I would have showed you everything.
What grade are you in?
This
grade?
technically, I'm homeschooled, so I can be 4th in one grade and 6th in another grade.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Different subjects.
Wow.
He's 10, so
10? Okay.
he'll be
Very
11 in March.
good.
Yep.
Thank you guys for coming in today. That's fantastic.
Should we get a
Congratulations.
picture with them?
Oh,
Sure. I think
Can
we
we?
need
Yep.
to go ahead.
Can you guys come on up here?
Yeah.
Commissioner
And then this
Bennett,
is a little
she's
man that
just-
can't wait to be a clover bud next year. So
We're gonna turn that around and I'll try to get that in the picture.
You guys walk around, there's a step, and you can go stand by the commissioner.
yeah, you
Will they,
yeah. I know. It's a little beat up these
Yeah, you
days.
wanna motion a sign, you can put it
Oh,
right
in front. I'm sorry.
This
Over here.
Oh,
won't
yeah.
bite.
That's
I
what I
followed.
would do.
I'm sorry. Took my brain a second to process what we were. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
All right.
This thing's been through the ringer. It's been to so many different things. Here, let's bump over to you.
They're doing all
That's cute.
I want to sit down.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Michelle.
Nice. Okay.
Good job.
Thank you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
You're welcome. You did good. Keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, moms,
Thank
ladies.
you. Thank you for taking the
Right here
time.
isn't old enough yet to become
Yeah.
a clover
Oh.
bud.
Oh,
Trevor,
buddy.
come here.
Tell him you're excited about becoming a clover bud.
Are you gonna be
Oh,
shy?
no.
He's just 4, so next
That's all
next year
right.
he will be
Excellent.
official.
Thanks.
But he's always like, when can I do this, Mom?
Cool.
Thank
Soon.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys.
Very
Have a good day.
good.
Bye-bye, ladies.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Good seeing you.
Bye-bye.
to see you. Good to see you.
Here, buddy. You all right? You want me to take you out?
Okay, Sabrina.
No, it's Shannon.
I don't know how to follow
She's
that.
doing magic tricks.
You said we were all cute, so I'm just flabbergasted.
Yeah, where's your board at?
I'm sorry, I don't have a board. I'll have to work on that for next time.
Yeah,
So
we're used
noted.
to it.
I have a couple of project updates.
All right.
I'm not too exciting today, you guys.
Oh,
I know.
I know, what are we gonna do when these projects are complete? I'm gonna be
Thank you.
I have plenty, no problem.
sad.
Oh,
These are like major.
Yeah, yep. Okay. The administration building, Otis has called for their state inspection. They're gonna be calling for that, so they're hoping to have it up and running right before Thanksgiving. That next one, and then they'll work on the next one, and they'll be done.
Awesome.
Very
I know.
nice people that
They
have been
are.
here.
They're very nice. You're
Yes.
right. I agree with those. Yes. On the second page, the new generator. They're getting ready to put the guardrail up where the generator is going to be installed. It's going to be done on the 14th. It's kind of back where we're at, so we're concerned. I don't want anybody to hit it. They're also going to fence it in, so because it's going to have diesel in it, so you have to fence it in anyway. So. And then I think it's on the page 5. They were successful with the D-wing and the valves of replacement, so now they're gonna work on the C-wing for the shut-off valves to separate the pods off, so it's a lot easier to work on it. So it's very beneficial to do that, because you don't wanna shut down 3 pods at a time just for one
No.
toilet,
Oh, wow.
so.
Good.
They're working on it, and that's all I have. Told you I wasn't very exciting, and then I just have resolutions.
Well, that was a tough act to
What'd you even
follow.
come in?
It was, I don't know, right, what was the point?
Okay. Do you have any comments on any of your resolutions?
No.
I didn't see anything out of you in
Thank
here.
you.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and Northeast Ohio Consortium of Council of Governments.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and the Northeast Ohio Consortium of Council of Governments and Family and Community Services, Inc. for the Comprehensive Case Management and Employment Program.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into amendment number 1 with the Portage County Jobs and Family Services and Ken Stewart for adoption supported services for children's services.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts and awards the bid for the purchase of various chemicals for the Portage County Water Resources Department.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners authorize an amendment number 1 to the agreement between Portage County and CT Consultants, Inc. for a utility rate study and analysis for the Portage County Water Resources Department and Portage County Regional Sewer District and Portage County Streetsboro Sanitary Sewer District number 4.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an equipment rental agreement with Lepo Rents on behalf of the Portage County Water Resources Department.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to amend resolution number 24-0569 dated October 3rd, 2024, determining to proceed with the construction of project number MW021-200 Village of Manaway Treatment Plant Conversion to Liquid Chlorine for the Village of Manaway Public Water Systems in Portage County.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to amend resolution number 24-0584 dated October 10th, 2024 to accept bids and award contract for project number MW021-200 Village of Manaway Water Treatment Plant Conversion to Liquid Chlorine for the Village of Manaway Public Water System in Portage County.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts and awards contracts for project number PC-W23-070 Water Storage Improvements, Ridgetown for the Portage County Water Resources Department.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to proceed with the construction of improvement project number RV-023-150 Barronwood Pump Station Improvements for the Portage County Water Resources Department.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Hey, Shannon.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Morning, Jackie.
Morning.
Hello, Jackie.
Hello. Hello.
Mine's not super interesting either. Not as interesting as Clover Buds.
Next time you and Shannon better bring some stuff.
Yeah, we better bring
Better up your game.
visual aids.
I want the Lego presentation.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
How-to manual.
Of the
Hello.
county
I
budget
can't
for
do
this
those.
upcoming
No.
year.
I love doing them.
Okay, so I just have one comment for Resolution 1. This is a transfer from the PCDD general fund to their reserve fund.
Mhm.
And there have been some questions in the past because of some audit comments that we had about the reserve fund being too high of
yeah.
a proportion to their expenses. I think it happened during COVID because their expenses really decreased, so the proportion then wasn't right. So I discussed this with Tara Beatty, and she said that with this transfer, their cash balance will be 7.4 million, but their expenses this year will be roughly 22 million, so that's 34%. So that's under the 40% threshold, so
very
it
good.
shouldn't be an audit issue.
Okay,
So I
perfect.
just wanted to let you know that.
All right. I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners authorize Commissioner Anthony J. Battlementy, President of the Board, to sign the representation letter over the single audit of major federal programs with Portage County as of December 31st, 2023, as well as the exit conference waiver as requested by the Ohio Auditor of State and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, in accordance with section 305.30K of the Ohio Revised Code and this board's resolution 21-0396 and this board's resolution 21-0878, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges and approves the county administrator's approval too. I'll make a motion to direct the auditor's office to pay process the October 31st, 2024 bills, ACH payments, wires, journal vouchers, and then announce as applicable, contingent upon the verification of the reports as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to process the October 31st, 2024 budget amendments as reviewed and recommended by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1340, Bridge County Board of Developmental Disabilities General Fund to Fund 1345, Bridge County Board of Developmental Disabilities Reserve Fund.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1414, Child Support Administration to 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1415, Child Welfare Special Levy Fund to Fund 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 0001, General Fund to Fund 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to accept the grant award in the amount of $1.492,724.48 of the Department of Youth Services fiscal year 2025 Juvenile Court Subsidy Grant Reclaim Ohio on behalf of the Portage County Juvenile Court.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to declare obsolete and authorize the sale of the public auction of one vehicle from the Portage County Water Resources Department.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to declare the necessity to add the Portage County Commissioners Fleet one seized forfeited vehicle for use by the Portage County Sheriff's Office.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Miscellaneous.
I got that fly.
Did you?
I just drank it.
I'll make a
Good,
motion
good,
the
thank
Board
you.
of Commissioners
Appreciate it.
acknowledge receipt of the October 30th, 2024 journal entry 2024 JMX 04 from Judge Patricia J. Smith, court ordering $3,214,795 to be dispersed in the Portage County Juvenile Court Fund 570 for fiscal year 2025.
Second.
Roll call.
Yes.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes with a question. Is
Speak.
this the first year she's ordered payment?
No.
Third.
She's ordered
I've
every
never
year.
I've never seen hers. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the November 1st, 2024 journal entry 2024 MC 023 from Judge Patricia J. Smith, court ordering $1,717,473 to be dispersed into the Portage County Probate Court Fund 560 for fiscal year 2025.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
I'll make
Yes.
a motion the Board of Commissioners approve the October 2024 adjustments to the Portage County Water, Portage County Sewer, and Streetsboro Sewing billing accounts as reported on the adjustment report submitted and reviewed by the Department of Water Resources.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the October 29th, 2024 amended certificate of estimated resources for the year beginning January 1st, 2024 as submitted by the Portage County Budget Commission.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the November 4th, 2024 certificate of the county auditor that the total appropriations from each fund do not exceed the official estimate of resources as preferred or presented by the Portage County Auditor's Office.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the Canal Disposition Report and Intake Report for October 21st, 2024 through October 27th, 2024 as presented by the Chief Dog Warden.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. So much for your job.
Okay, on to resolutions. I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners approves the appointment of Becky Lehman to the Portage County Area Regional Transit Authority, known as PARTA, Board of Trustees representing the southern section of Portage County.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners authorizes Safer Futures, a program of Family and Community Services, to approve the shelter of victims of domestic violence, distribution of monies accumulated in marriage license, divorce fees, special funding for the year 2025.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners authorize the issuance of county procurement card to be held in the name of Portage County Adult Probation Department and also issued in the name of Teresa Spiker to be used for work-related expenses in accordance with section 301.29 of the Ohio Revised Code and the Portage County Procurement Card Policy for Department number 590.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners authorize the issuance of a county procurement card to be held in the name of the Portage County Adult Probation Department and also being issued in the name of Michael Bolt to be used for work-related expenses in accordance with section 301.29 of the Ohio Revised Code and the Portage County Procurement Card for Department number 590.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners authorizes the issuance of a county procurement card to be held in the name of Portage County Adult Probation Department and also being issued in the name of Heather Battaglia to be used for work-related expenses in accordance with section 301.29 of the Ohio Revised Code and the Portage County Procurement Card Policy for number 590.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, what time
Is
these?
regional planning, are they coming up
Wait, let
9:30?
me look and see what time they're supposed to.
9:30.
Oh, 9:35. Do you wanna go into executive session or do you need to do that at the end?
We could,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. In accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 121.22G6, that the Board of Commissioners move an executive session to discuss details relative to the security arrangements and emergency response protocol for a public body or public office. If disclosure of matters discussed could reasonably be expected to jeopardize the security of the public body or public office.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. We're late, we're running behind.
Okay.
We are live.
Sabrina just kept talking and,
Oh my
Go
god.
We're live.
we're, okay, motion, Sabrina, we're live.
I'll make a motion that we come out of executive session.
Roll call?
I did second.
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
is there any action?
No action. Todd, sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Come on up.
All right, how you guys doing?
Ah, very well.
Good, good.
Thank you for your patience of waiting for us.
Oh, it was a few minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I was just sitting out there waiting patiently. We got things to do. You guys have things to do. All right, so I'm going to be really brief with you, if that's okay. You can ask me
Absolutely.
Just give us a recap. I read through the report.
Yep.
I found some of the-
So basically what this is it's called the Analysis of Impediments for Fair Housing. It's part of what we're required to do as part of the CDBG program to keep track of what's going on, what's going right in the county. So we broke it down into very simple things, that what's causing a lack of opportunity for housing. That's not necessarily fair housing, but when you have a lack of opportunity, housing costs
Pull it in
go
a
up.
little bit. There, thanks.
Housing costs go up, and we're trying to find ways to create a balanced housing so that everybody can find housing. You know, so we have some zoning things that we're recommending that we look at, and again, it's mostly for just the townships, but we also work with the cities and the villages. And in the townships, they have a one unit per lot requirement. So we're looking at accessory dwelling units where you could have that granny suite when the parents pass away. It's basically a full unit, right? It's got bath and it's got a kitchen and it's got living area.
How big is a unit when you say out in the townships? How big a lot when they say one building?
It's every any kind of zoning you have out there. The lots could be 1/4 acre to
Okay.
5 acres, and it's still only get one unit. And so what we're talking about is allowing a second unit. We're working with the townships. The townships, know it's coming or know we're talking about it. But the idea is if you have a granny shack or want to do a garage apartment or something like that, we're considering encouraging that to create more housing availability to people. And at the same time, they're nervous. They're nervous about, hey, you have two rentals on the same piece of property. Who's watching them? So one of the things we're going to probably do is make it a conditional use. So with the idea that the property owner lives on site and they rent a unit, so you can keep control and they don't mess with bother the neighbors and that kind of stuff. If they're having parties, they're just not keeping up with the house and things like that. So that's one idea. There's we could look at house size. Some like Sugar Bush, Knowles, which won't change this by the way, but they have 2,500 square foot minimum house, right? And most of the townships have over 1,500 square foot for a house, that kind of thing. So we're gonna so there's no tiny homes, no spaces for tiny homes. I'm not sure I'm a fan of tiny homes personally, but some people think it's a good idea. So we'll be exploring some of that as well. The other thing too is lot size. You require 2.5 acres. The health department says you can build a lot on 1/4 acre and still have a septic system. So we probably should look at house size as a possible way to lower house costs. This is lowering the housing costs, right? Is what we're trying to.
Making it more affordable to.
You're right.
Yeah.
Exactly, and again, provide that opportunity for people to have housing. We're not trying to lower what's in the city or Ravenna or Kent or Aurora. I mean, they want to live there for that reason, and the housing values are more expensive there anywhere. So we're not messing with them or those landlords at all, and we're not really messing with any landlord. We just know we have a housing shortage, and it's creating problems for our people. The other thing too we talk about was we've been working with realtors and landlords about housing practices and stuff like that. What's reasonable accommodation? Not all the townships have adopted reasonable accommodation. So what reasonable accommodation is, for example, is I am now elderly and I need a wheelchair to get in and out of my house. Most houses are built to the front setback line. And then, so what reasonable accommodation is, you should be allowed to build a handicap ramp to your front porch, so you can access your house. And you have to, because it's a structure in front of your house, inside the setbacks, you have to apply for a variance. You shouldn't have to apply for a variance to get into your house. So reasonable accommodation is saying they need to waive the rules for reasonable accommodation so people can use their house as they need to use their house. So we've been pushing that. Several of the townships have already adopted, not all of them have, but most of them have. So there's that kind of thing.
Wouldn't it be cool to, I think, have a tiny house development?
Well, I'm working with the city, I am working with the city of Ravenna on their comp plan, but I'm also working with Ravenna Township on their plan, and they've been talking, and Frank Hairston is on that steering committee, and he'd like to see, tiny homes, cause the lots are, 25 by 100 or something like that, and he'd like to see some tiny homes built in there, to fit the, be allowed to happen. We have to change the setbacks for that, but.
A limit of 1 car per tiny home.
But how would the tiny homes be done though? They would, because I've heard of some proposals where they have the tiny homes, but then they have like a community like kitchen
Ooh.
shower thing. Each tiny home does not have that, and then I've heard of each tiny home having that. I mean, I was just curious.
Well, I think if it was to go into Skills or McGillreth, in one of those areas, you would most tiny homes should have a shower and running water to it.
Facilities.
Yeah.
So you really
That's
probably
true.
couldn't do an after the fact community kind of thing.
Yeah.
Somebody could come in and do that. I don't know if I'd really be happy with that
I
in the
wouldn't be happy
wintertime.
with that.
I wouldn't either, but we're.
Go into a building to take a shower with all the other neighbors.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
that's a campground.
you don't have a
Yeah.
place, you would, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right. Do you need anything from us, Todd?
I just need you to acknowledge or approve the plan as presented. We'll send it to the state. The state's working with us. They've said if we need anything else they would like to see, because one of the things, we couldn't find any case law since 2020 about, anybody having a fair housing violation. And so, we couldn't find it. We looked at everywhere we could look, but they said, okay, we'll just send it to us. We'll look at it, and then we'll move forward. So I just need you to acknowledge it so we can send it up there.
I'm fine.
Yeah, we already did.
I just had a question on this one chart. It says foreign-born populations by region of birth of Portage County jurisdiction. Rootstown's not on there.
It's not?
No.
Come on, Todd.
Well,
No.
how would I leave Rootstown out there?
Yeah.
How would we leave
On
Rootstown?
purpose.
Come on,
I'm just
Todd.
Come on,
curious.
Todd.
I mean,
Well, it must have been one of those days that Joe Polish was getting on my nerves. I don't know. I will add that though. I will
Yeah,
add.
You're
I'm
still
just
on camera,
curious.
Ted.
Well, here, let me write on this.
Because we've got a college there and stuff, and so.
Yep, and there's a lot of foreign people who go to that college. Here, give this back to you.
Okay. Yeah.
What was that table number after I've handed it back to you?
It's table 2.1.4.
2.1.4?
Yeah, it's the foreign-born populations by region of birth of Portage County's jurisdictions.
All right, well, thank you for catching that. That's a good one.
All right. Yes, we acknowledge.
Okay, and then I guess Cassidy will take care of this. There's a signature page where all
Yeah,
three
or you can
commissioners
just
sign.
give it to us, yeah. Okay, so.
We should have it.
Yeah, you should already.
We already have it to sign.
I think we already signed it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves and signs the analysis of impediments to fair housing choice as presented by the Portage County Regional Planning Commission.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Todd. Have a
you.
great day.
You too.
Cassidy, is there any public comment? Scheduled? Okay. All right, if there's not, right now, we'll take a, excuse me?
2 public comments.
2 public comments?
Are
Okay.
they here?
Oh, yes, they're here.
If they're here, we can do that now.
Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. And we're just reminding me that we each get 5 minutes.
Okay.
Mr. Highland's been in before. Hello?
Mr. Highland, how are
Hi,
you
Mr.
this morning?
Highland.
How you doing?
You can come on up. We're gonna go ahead and take you guys.
Okay.
We'll take you first and then
All right.
take,
Each person gets 5 minutes.
5 minutes, sir.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I try to be quick. I don't think it'll take that long, but, so, I was at a chin allotment meeting on, was it the 2nd of November? And there was a question about if you approved the project for the chin sewer allotment already and the cost of that.
The
bid.
cost still is variable because they still looking for grant money for everybody.
But the actual company, there was like several bids is what we were told.
Yeah, we did get the cost, cause
Yeah.
remember, that's
Yeah.
what also reduced that benefit unit way down.
Right.
Was because it came in, but again, it's very fluid, because you know, by the time they get it started, I mean, costs can fluctuate.
Sure, but there
Are
was-
you saying, are you asking, have we signed a contract with somebody to do it yet?
Yes.
I don't believe so.
Okay,
We have not, because we haven't gotten there yet.
okay, so there's still, so that kinda explains, there was some confusion. There
Yeah,
was-
there's no confusion, that we haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Okay,
Not-
gotcha.
On our part, there was,
Got it.
at least the
Yep.
Chin group, there was some confusion.
Okay.
There was like a low bid, that some people were saying that they had.
There's
list-
always a low bid, there's a high bid,
Right,
and
right.
hopefully a middle bid.
But you
Yeah.
haven't,
Yeah.
you
No.
haven't decided on
Nope.
which one. Okay.
Nope.
And the other thing I had was, a while back, I asked, Dan Blakely
Mhm.
at the, Portage County Resources for, standards or specifications for how we would, do the force main system in particular, and this would also apply to any uplift pumps that might, but he was gonna get back with me on specifications. I haven't pursued it with him, but I have not heard back from him either, so.
Nor have we.
Yeah, you might wanna
Give
just
Dan a
follow
call.
up, cause again, it's not that he's probably ignoring you.
No.
I mean, this is a huge, huge project.
Yeah, I
And sometimes
understand.
it takes time, and it's just like the bid, so we got bids, they did select a company that's gonna do this project, cause that's how we got the benefit user down, along with all those grants.
Yeah, which is great.
But
yeah.
again, we'll have a contingency in there, and again, this is not projected, because it's such a huge undertaking, to be completed until 2028.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's 2028 that,
Alright.
I mean, yeah, it's 2028.
Okay, so one of the reasons I'm asking is because the costs, the private line costs are something I'm trying to get a good grasp on. I talked about this last time, the
Yeah.
valuation
Right.
of
And
my
we would
property.
deflect you to Dan to,
I'll do
to,
that.
to
I'll
do
do
that.
that.
Just, I mean, we don't wanna tell you the wrong things. He's the one that's over the project, and he's working to try to get the cost down and do the best that we
Yeah,
can.
he's, I know, I understand, only got limited resources, he's
Yeah.
a busy guy,
But we have done a really good job. I mean, we've got
Yes.
the benefit user from 16,000 down to like 3,000, and we're continuing to apply for grants
Okay,
in hopes of trying to get that down.
yeah. Okay. that's
Okay,
All
all I
right,
had.
thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Highland.
Dana, sir. Morning, how are you?
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, good.
Good.
If you could please introduce yourself and your address for us.
Dan Coons, 6385 Wall Street.
Okay, you got 5 minutes.
I'm also with the Chin Allotment Group.
Yes.
But on behalf of them, we'd like to thank the council, all the federal, state, local agencies for getting the cost down to what it is. I mean, that's incredible.
And we're still working on it, so.
That's point number 2. We'd like to also continue to look for ways to further reduce the cost, hopefully
Yep.
down to 0. As well, also look for subsidized grants or loans or costs to work on the costs associated with the connection fees. A lot of our residents are elderly, and it's gonna be a financial burden. I mean,
And we did give 2 resources at the meeting that we had, of places that you could apply for that has some
Yep.
assistance with that.
Okay, and those were mostly loans as I saw them. Some of our, my mother's 87 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna go down that route. And again, I did take note to the previous comments. They said, the project, could be now pushed out to 2028.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Originally,
sure
they
that
said
was
2027.
Yeah, well, is it 2027? I thought
It was completion was 2027 originally. is
Yeah,
what
but
they
I think
told
maybe
us.
your first bill won't come to 2028 or something, the final.
Okay. Well, as the project kickoff gets closer in 2025, we would like to have some additional meetings with the EPA, some of the project managers, whoever the county or the local people are, whoever the project managers are, as well as have their contact information. Because we have some serious concerns about some of the residents in the farther west parts of this that kick this whole thing off. Have, some unsanitary conditions. There's some situations that the EPA may not be aware of with groundwater contamination, et cetera, that this may not fix. So we have some concerns about those, and we want to make sure everybody's on board when we go on this, and everybody got their eyes wide open.
Again, I would contact Dan.
Dan.
Dan Blakely, he's the head of the water department.
Okay.
And that would be the first step to
Yeah.
point out that
Some
So he could-
concerns
yeah.
that he can have.
he
looked
could send his
into.
guys out and take a look at it. So if we need to contact the EPA or something else that doesn't. But that would be the first local
Okay.
place to go.
All right. And again, we just would like to have, project manager contacts, whoever from your
Yeah,
organization.
you need to start with the head guy, and then
Yep.
he'll decide to check, make sure that those are included, or if they're going to hinder what we've spent all this money to do.
Yeah.
So start
Yeah.
with not a project manager, the head person
Right.
would be
Okay.
Dan Blakely.
All right,
All right.
start with him. We were also told that the county applied for additional grants for this project. Can you share with us what those grants were? Do you
No.
know?
No, and they're
Because we-
constantly doing it because they're constantly becoming available,
Yeah.
and they constantly keep searching.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we haven't been awarded anymore, but we're continuing looking to apply and stuff for them, so.
Okay.
Yep.
Last one, has the BOC or Water Resources discussed a plan where the sewer depth may be increased? We were told that they were talking about going deeper.
Again, Dan.
Dan?
Yeah.
All right. That's all I have.
All right,
Thanks
thank
for
you,
your
thanks for
time.
coming in.
Thank you for
Appreciate it, have a
coming
great
in.
afternoon.
You too.
Cassidy, is there anything else that's there?
There is not. I didn't know if the board would like to give an announcement about the Veterans Day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
On November 11th at 11 o'clock, there will be a veterans celebration in front of the courthouse. We'll have band Kent Roosevelt band there. We'll hopefully, if the weather is permitting, we'll have a flyover from the aeronautical group out of Kent State, and that's it. But we hope everybody, and there's information, and there's a keynote speaker. Yes, there is.
And
Just not sure who it is yet.
Yeah.
there's free coffee and donuts.
To start with.
United Way graciously provides coffee every year, and Giant Eagle is very generous and donates all the donuts every year.
That's
for
nice
the
of both
event.
of them.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
And
it is.
hopefully it'll be 65 and sunny and no clouds in the sky. All right, but that's it. All right, we will recess till 11 a.m. Cassidy, is there anything else come before the board?
No, there's
Any
not.
public comment?
Nope.
All right, thank you. I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn?
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes. All right. And everybody remember, the 11th of November is at the courthouse, Veterans Celebration, and there, so everybody's invited.